Hello everybody, it's Philippe de Barros here and a huge warm welcome to my channel. In case you don't know me, I specialise in West Coast swing and solo dance with influences in styles like ballet, contemporary, hip-hop, house, dancehall and more. And in today's video we're going to look at a wonderful moving West Coast swing which often doesn't get the attention it deserves, and it's the slingshot. So if that sounds good to you, let's go. Okay, so for the slingshot, we're looking at this as leaders and followers. It's a really cool move to add dynamic into your swing. And so we're thinking of it like a left side pass, except it's being cut off early, so it's not going to necessarily be 6 counts. And so how I like to do it leaders is I like to cross the foot slightly behind, but I'm still leading a body lead. I might ask the other hand, or might have it already from the previous move. And then I like to come up and then bah and down and connect to my follower here. Wonderful. My hips are kind of creating that stretch away. And my follower is in the opposite position. My follower's here. Lovely. And we're kind of stretching away from each other. So whilst the leader's going this way, the follower's going this way. And it looks really nice. It looks really, really cool. So to talk through that again. So on one, I'm going to go hooking slightly behind, and I'm going to obviously ask for their hand. And then I like to bring the foot up as the follower's coming through. I like to land and then stretch with counts. It is, and a 1, 2, and 3. Other way of doing it is by going on a 1, placing the foot already on 2, and then finishing off on 3 like this, putting the weight on there. With this, you can have straight legs and move the hips away, or a bent knee there. You can get slightly more stretch with that bent knee there. And so what I like to do as well, as I'm doing this, I'm bringing the follower, so I'm bringing the follower through. I might come up, and then when the follower lands, I can land as well, together. So followers for you, that's going to look like this. I'm coming forwards on and a 1. And now you're being led after the other hand, and you're going to come on through and then land like this. Lovely. And so followers, this is what I'm doing. So being led forwards on 1, forwards on 2, and then I land on 3 like this. Different ways you might want to do this. So again, with that bent knee or straight legs and the hips going away. You might want to put the foot up like this. There's lots of options you can do, or have the foot down. You can even bring the foot up behind. You can choose and do what you want to do. So when we're in that position, we can then, the famous hip bumps as it's known as, where we just bring our hips together like this, and it's not, it looks like it's the arms leading it, but it's not, it's just our center moving away and towards, creating that bounce. Other people like to do like this, leading like this, bringing away and forwards with those fingers, but we're not using the arms to push and pull. So followers, you'll be going like this, so and a 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going bum, those hip bumps, and then depending how your leader leads you out of it, you might go, it might bring you to a tuck. Again, make sure that back foot is not turning in unless you're adding it for stylistic reasons. Like this, bring it out like this, and do your triple step as you come out of it. That's quite a well-known exit out of it. So as a leader, I'll be going 1, 2, and 3. Might do those hip bumps, and then I might go into that tuck, bring them out of it, and then do our triple step like this. So I'd like to encourage you to be creative. So if you've already done that tuck, turn, exit out of it, and you're in that same dance with that person, maybe think of another creative exit. So I might be here, I might want to maybe do an inside turn out of it, and the followers come out of it that way. So the followers here, instead of going to that tuck, they're coming through an inside exit, and then the normal anchor step. Be creative. I'm here. What else do I want to do? There's loads of ideas we can have. I want to drape the hand over the follower and then bring it on the inside. Loads of things we can do. So it's good to try and be creative and have variation instead of always having the same default exits out of patterns. And with the slingshot as well, we can do it from a close position. So imagine I'm with my follower. I might be going backwards on 1, 2, and then I'm in that close position with the hand around the follower's lats or around the ribs. I'm doing a very similar thing here. Lots of connection there, which is lovely. Followers, if the leader has the hand around your hips or your ribs, we can also, if it's around your lats, you can create that connection there. Another great thing about the slingshot is adding acceleration to it. So rather than going, which I was doing automatically, but imagine if I was doing it normally 1, 2, 3, it's okay. But I could go 1, 2, and 3, and add it at the end. So I'm kind of building up that stretch, the acceleration, and then releasing it later on in the pattern. Because I'm accelerating, I'm able to get the follow from A to B in less time. So we can leave that movement for later on in the pattern. So I'm going 1, 2 and a 3, bah, for example, and hit something in the music. I love using it to hit things in the music. You might hit the 1 and so on. So if you're interested, I have a video on musicality, which I'll post potentially in the cards up here. Another idea as well, when we're in this position as leaders and followers, instead of always doing the hit bumps, we can groove together at the same time. So rather than going away, me and the follower like this, we can go towards each other and groove. We can add, if it's hip hop, we can add some knee pulses. If it's more flowy, we can add some nice, more flowy movement. You can be creative. So as the follower, I'm here, and so instead of doing those hip bumps together, you might want to do some knee pulses. You might want to do things like this together. You might be more flowy, depending on what the music is telling you. Here's a little bonus for you as well. So we're in that lovely slingshot position. You might also want to both go together, do like a chassé jump. So what I'm doing is I'm changing level to get my follower an idea that something's about to happen, and then I chassé this way, boom, and the follower's here. You've just changed level, you might have gone lower, and now they know they're going to go boom like this. Ooh, you can add something really nice with that. Some people might go from high to show they're doing something, or they might go low, and that's a really nice one. Be careful though that you don't catch the follower unawares. This is more advanced, and it's a move where they know it's coming, so you're changing level and then boom, bah, taking them with you. You're not pulling the arms, you're more like keeping that frame like that, and it helps them to know what's coming up. Wonderful move. Followers, you can influence the leader as well. So imagine you're in that position, we're here. I'll show you this way around, so I'm facing the camera, so I'm the follower. You might be in this position, you might influence the leader by adding some things with your feet, adding some more hip-hop style moves. You can be creative, whatever you want to do. You might be doing like this, boom, boom, ba-da-da, like this, and then hopefully the leader will pick up and it will follow you as well in this conversation. I hope that's been helpful for you today. You're welcome to comment below any of your own tips, and if you have any questions as well, do put those below. And I would love to invite you to subscribe to this channel by clicking on that subscribe button below, on the bell icon next to it, which will notify you when videos are available. And I'd like to invite you as well to check out this next video, which looks like musicality in West Coast swing, which you could also add to those bits with the slingshot.